Gridiron argument. Welcome to the first episode of the Gridiron argument. I'm B. Shaw, baby. Klaus couldn't make it for reasons, but we're gonna do another episode with him for our second one as soon as possible. We're gonna go over the Eagles transactions recently, just the ones that were signings, like new signings, not re-signings. So we're gonna start with our cornerback, who was just signed, Reek Woolen. He was signed for a 1-year contract on the 11th. We don't know the price right now. Question. Well, they won't give it to me at least. But I know that looking at his highlights, he doesn't seem horrible, but at first I wasn't very happy with it. Now the more I look into it, he looks a lot better. We could look into other things too that we got. Was we did get a tight end and also re-signed Grant Calcaterra. We signed a guy, Johnny Munt, apparently a veteran. Never heard of him until the signing, but it was a 1-year contract. So yeah, we did re-sign Grant Calcaterra. However, we have yet to re-sign Dallas Goedert, so I'm assuming he's going to be gone by the start of this upcoming season. We did sign a D-end, Taquan Graham. Well, he is reserved for a future contract. We haven't actually signed him yet, but he's looking like we might, just based off of the way that they've been speaking about him publicly, and also how Adam Schefter keeps, for some reason, bringing him up. But yeah, the rest of them seem like they're kind of reserved. I know there was somebody else we picked up that I just don't remember, to be honest. But yeah, that's where we're at right now for that part. And we'll get into the pickle play of the day. Well, he's a jolly good pickle. He's a jolly good pickle. He's a jolly good pickle. Who the hell am I? Hey. All right, for our pickle player of the day, we got CJ Stroud's plays throughout this season. It's actually crazy how he's a top 10 in a lot of people's top 10 quarterbacks right now. To me, he is absolutely horrendous, to say the least. This video is from The Guy on YouTube. I will be putting his link into a description. But yeah, this is his video, and thanks for that shout out. But yeah, we're gonna be looking at his lowlights, CJ Stroud's, and yeah, I actually think this was from last season though, but it doesn't matter because pickle play of the day. All right.
Back it up 10 yards after the hold. Shotgun. Stroud throws. That ball tipped and intercepted. After the hold. Shotgun. Stroud throws. That ball tipped and intercepted. The Vikings force the turnover. Grugier Hill, the former Texan. 5 defensive backs for the Vikings. Deep drop for Stroud. Step and throw. And it's intercepted. Cameron Bynum with the pick. 8:17 to go. This is the 10th play of the drive. Play action. Stroud intercepted. He threw it right to Bernard. Bernard drifting backwards. Giveaway by.
Pats with 5 in the secondary. Time for Stroud. End zone, bobbled, intercepted on the ricochet. Marcus Jones, he'll bring it out, and he's got speed, knifing his way upfield. Interception, Stroud.
One chunk here, so just one at a time. We'll do that. We'll play this out till we get 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter before we turn on, but we'll do it. Okay, man.
He said it. They had to get takeaways, and they did.
They got a nice helmet. Kind of like their uniforms. They're a little red. Yeah, that is my favorite color too.
Stroud, end zone, underthrown and intercepted. Carlton Davis comes up with the...
They pass on the field goal try. Stroud throws, pass picked off. Intercepted. On the field goal try. Stroud throws, pass picked. They pass on the field goal try. Stroud throws. Throws, pass picked off. Intercepted. That's Hooker. And Malik Hooker with a much needed takeaway for this Dallas defense.
Stroud. Oh, intercepted. He threw it right past Mechie, and it's intercepted by the Titans.
Yeah, bro, keep looking like that,
How
bro.
important is it to be the difference between the 3 or the 4 seed or 2 or the 3 seed?
Stroud steps up in the pocket. Flags come in. Stroud in the middle of the field. Intercepted. Kenneth Murray leaps high in the air to intercept the foot.
Alright, I think that's enough beating on CJ Stroud, but pickle play of the day. Anyway, to conclude today's episode, I'm gonna start with just smaller things. First off, I think personally that the Raiders are actually kind of cooking up this year in the free agency, and good job. Good job on that. I can't not watch this, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, CJ Stroud might be the worst player I've ever seen on the field, other than Kenny Pickett. Shout out to you, DeWitt. Anyway, that's it. Later. Gridiron argument.